Hello YouTube fans, here again. And I figure why not? I've had an elbow stab in my face, but I figure why not when it comes to video nasties. I remember talking about this one before, and yes, it's one of the video nasties, that being A Bay of Blood. That's right, A Bay of Blood. We're going to go with A Bay of Blood. Come out in 1971, and this one has a lot of history. It has a lot of history, because you could say this is the slasher films before slasher films. I say again, this is the slasher films before they added off the slasher films. And it's very unique, this one, because this one, as I say, came out in 1971. And the funny thing is, a lot of slasher films copied some of the deaths what are in this film. There's a scene in the film, remember rightly, where a couple were doing it on a bed and they get a spear going in the back. If you ever remember the second Friday the 13th film, very similar death. There's also a scene where a guy gets hacked in the face with a bisetta. Again, Friday the 13th Part 2, kind of copied that death. So you get a bit of music. Again, it's in the 70s, so you're going to expect a bit of the 70s sort of music. And you get one done, if you think you've seen it before, think of the classic James Bond movie. That being Thunderball. The one that played the Bonder, Thunderball, the one that played a character called Johnny. She's also in this film. Different character altogether, it does. Duh. But yeah, so it starts off at first. You've got the bit of music, you got a couple, definitely 70s fashion and all that. But it gets back to them later on. Then you got these sex maniac teenagers. If you buy them being sex maniac teenagers, you buy me being Freak 16. So they go into this place. It's an old abandoned sort of house. They're taking drugs. Got the 70s typical car, definitely 70s. Got one dude, ginger hair, got a nice little figure, nice glass, nice bit which he strips off. Before all that, you got this one old woman. She gets strangled to death. It's made her look like she's committed suicide, and then the one what kills her, he gets killed. Again, you get that halfway through the film. But to cut the story short, there's a bit where she's in the pool. It's very nice. It's all naked. You see a dead body floating along. Then she wanders in his house. It's hard to explain. It's hard to explain, but you get a beautiful PV shot of this like a Bissetti sort of sword knife, and he's chasing after her. She's running in a field. He cuts a bit of the neck. She's still running around, steaming and all this. Cuts another bit of the neck. He slices it, and she falls down. Brown bread. Remember the classic biography of Video Nasty Exchange, and you see this beautiful woman running, and she gets her throat sliced. It's this one, A Bay of Blood. But I just love the way it's shot. It's running in the woods. You get a PV shot. You get the knife, slices. Should I repeat myself? Go back. So it's that beautiful way it's shot. Not like I'm radar and I'm sicko and I'm jerking off over it. But it's just a very brilliant shot how it's filmed, is what I'm getting at. Then you get another good death scene. A scene where it gets a knock on the door. A lad opens the door. The Missetti slams him in the face. Falls down. I do love the makeup and the practical effect. Spitting out blood. It's hard to explain, but you've got the Missetti there. And it goes all the way down there. And then he falls down dead. And it pulls out. I thought it was a bit more better than how it was done in Friday the 13th Part 2. I thought it was done better. Then you get the next best death scene of all. Instead of it being the lad and the woman, it's the girl on the man. They're having intercourse, without putting it too graphically. You've got a spear. It goes right through the back, the other end of the back, the steaming blue bloody murder. Again, brown bread. Now, in all fairness, they're the only people I feel sorry for, because sadly they shouldn't have been there, but there's typical sex at teenagers if you find being teenagers, but they're the only ones I feel sorry for. But I do admit there's a few do some deaths here and there. Now you get the couple in it. You get the dude, like I say, who appeared in the Bond film. Fuck, I just got a Donimo. And then you got this other guy. This story never really led anywhere, but they're going around. She finds her dad, brown bread, and he's got like a lot of stuck in his face. He's dead. She's from Dado, and all over the film, it's more like a murder mystery film, and it gets back to the couple. They find out about this money and the belongings. He kills his woman. The guy murdered this old woman for money, and they made it look like a suicide, but then he got killed. Basically, just killing each other for money. So that's why I never really felt sorry for the other people. I mostly felt sorry for the fucking other people. There was at the one place at the one time. I mean, there's a few do some deaths here and there. And the funny thing is, Friday the 13th Part 2, the director never saw this film. Never saw it. So you couldn't exactly say he copied from Bay of Blood. But I find it very funny that some of the death scenes would be later used in the second Friday the 13th film. Like I said, it's been used in other films, whether it be The Prowler and so on. But yeah, this was the first time you got to see the spear in the back, the Bissetti in the face, and all that. Another good death scene. This woman's running along. She finds this guy's been stabbed to death, and she gets beheaded. So it definitely was a dirty film. This it does today. You look at it, it's dated. You know what I mean? She fake blood, fake dawn, and all that. You can see it's fucking. It's hard to explain, but like that reddy, bloody sort of fake blood. But for its time, you could definitely see why it was considered nasty. It definitely was bloodthirsty, and it definitely was a sucker for that era. So the couple's down to fight over money. You find out the killer was a young lad, right? He gets stabbed in the face and gets speared in the gut. Then you got another person. I'm going to spoil it. So if you've never seen Bay of Blood, check it out. You can now get it on DVD. It's very hard to find, but if you can find it, check it out. So I'm going to give you a word of warning. Why not? Why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've been warned. So the guy's fighting with the guy who is the killer, and you think he's going to get killed, but he doesn't. He lifts with the woman out of the Bonfil, and then it goes a bit fucking daft at this point, because I've got a feeling it's like a couple of months after they're celebrating, they've got all the money and everything, but then they get shot. They both get shot, brown bread, and it turns out she's got a daughter, he's got a son. They find her fucking done. This is their own stupidity. In all fairness, right? If you're in America and you're a family man or a family woman, would you leave your fucking loaded gun lying around for your kids to play with? Would you leave a loaded gun in your house for your kids to play with? No, you wouldn't. That's like having a rocket, what you light up, leaving it around for a bunch of kids to fucking play with. That's like leaving the oven on for your kids to go and fucking play with. So it's their own stupidity. But yeah, I know it's a film, I'm going too into it. But like I say, they both get shot. And then you get this really stupid fucking music what spoils it all. It sounds like, like Sesame Street. I swear, right, I fucking swear, this music sounds like something out of Sesame Street. It's hard to explain. It goes, la 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 la. La 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 la. The kids are running about. You got the end, and it's the end. But I'm expecting to be Raider back coming on. Hey, okay. Can you go with me? Can you take me down to Sesame Street? I fucking thought they were going to play that at one point with the kids running about like something like a Little House on the fucking Prairie. Got some fucking annoying music. But it's not one of them, does it spoil the movie? Not really, because I didn't really give a shit. They're always killing one another for this, for fucking this. It was just fucking deed, and more deed. That's probably why I'm in the dark. It was just fucking deed. The only people I felt sorry for was these young couple bonking. Alright, they shouldn't be in this fucking house in the middle of fucking nowhere. And you think at first they're going to be the leads. It turns out they're not. The rest of the people, they were just deed. They were killing one another for deed. So why should I feel sorry for a bunch of deedy fuckers who were killing one another for fucking deed? And they're stupid because they leave a fucking loaded gun for the kids to play with. But again, after this went on, the videotape come out, A Bay of Blood became a video nasty. And it's like I said, you look at it now, you think, seriously, this is a video nasty? Because you see more than a video nasty. I mean, video nasty, duh. You see more in a slasher film. You see a lot more blood in a slasher film. You see a lot more blood and gore in your everyday blood and gore horror film. But I can definitely see why this was above its time. So even the time was taken with excitement here. I can definitely see why this was above its time. Like it was considered fire, and over the years it became a video nasty. But it's a good film. You can definitely see how a lot of slasher films sort of influenced this film. It's an hard film to find nowadays, but if you can find it, you've got a dudder. That being A Bay of Blood, shot in 1971. Again, it was a video nasty. Apart from the stupid ending with the kids are running about, hey, look at mummy and daddy, they're playing dead. And they're running around, you got a fucking annoying music. La 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 la. It sounds like something out of Sesame Street. Apart from that stupid ending, it's still not a bad dude. Is it a masterpiece? No, but I could definitely see how it influenced a lot of slasher films, like Friday the 13th Part 2, and like The Prowler, stuff like that. I'll give it a 3-star rating. I would have given it more without that stupid fucking ending, but it's still not a bad one. But into them, be smart, be safe. See you later.